Here we go. This is Hello Glass with a glass artist interview. What is your name and are you a glass artist?
My name is Suellen Fowler and I am a flamework glass artist.
How long have you been making glass and do you consider yourself a master?
Oh God, that's a bad question. I've been learning about flamework since I was 14 in 1969. And I just turned 57 yesterday, so that's how old I am. And I don't think of myself in terms of being a master or things like that. So,
your favorite style or type of glass to create with?
Well, I work in borosilicate using an offhand style of flame working, so that I'm working off of the end of a blowpipe rather than working on points. And I mix all of my own color from oxides. I do use some commercial color, but I mix probably about 90% of my own color from different oxide formulas I've developed over the last 43 years. I just love flame work, so I'm
awesome.
very happy with it.
What state do you call home for your glass shop?
California, Vallejo, California.
Nice. Do you own or work a glass brand or art name?
No. Our website is Suellen Fowler flameworkglass.com.
Can you spell your last name?
F is in Frank, O-W-L-E-R.
Awesome.
But Suellen is spelled all one word, S-U-E-L-L-E-N.
Perfect.
And you can Google me. I'm there.
Googler. Do you make your living solely off bass farming?
Yes.
If you could make glass with anyone living, who would that be?
Oh dear. I think I would do it with Vittorio Constantini.
What style or technique of glass is hardest for you?
I think the thing I find hardest in my particular style of flame working is working larger. Over the years, I used to work a lot larger, but I've become very interested in having tight designs and a lot of control over the colors. And so people, I think, sometimes feel I should work larger, and I do sometimes think maybe that would be a little more impressive for people if I did.
Name two people that taught or influenced your glass skills.
My initial teacher was Margaret Yu. Actually, I have three people. And my mentor was John Burden, who developed this set of techniques in like the early 50s, I think. And then Vittorio Constantini.
Nice. Is there any style or technique of glass that you would or will learn in the future?
I guess I would like to have the time to learn more about soft glass and sculpting in soft glass.
Name two glass artists that impress you.
Lauren Stump and Robin Nicholson.
What style or technique in glass amazed you when you first saw it?
Oh dear. Well, of course, I guess one of the things that stopped me cold, and I now have about like 12 copies of this darn thing. Somebody gave me a copy of the Harvard Flowers by the, what are their names? I've forgotten it now. We're blanking completely.
We're blanking.
The father and son, and it's the...
That is an awesome display in Harvard.
It is.
What style or technique in glass amazed you when you first saw it?
Well, I got a copy of the book of the Harvard Flowers by the Bloshkas. And actually now, since then, I've received about a dozen copies or so. And everybody who's giving them to me they've given them to me with a slightly snarky attitude about, oh, you're so good, Suellen, but look at these, you know. But those are wonderful pieces. I saw a beautiful exhibit of their work a couple of years ago at Corning, and I actually got to go in to the conservator's office and see some of the pieces deconstructed. So it was fascinating to see how they actually did all of that work.
Worst injury you ever got making glass art?
Oh, I know. I mean, I've had some burns and stuff. They haven't been too severe. But about the most annoying, let me say, injury I had was I was working late before a show I was going to do on the Thanksgiving weekend. And I was making a hobnail ornament. And I have a little prescription in my work glasses, and the prescription was out of date, and so I had a bad habit when I needed to focus on something tiny of peeking over my glasses. Don't ever do this, children. And I put a little hobnail down, and it just wasn't in the right spot, and I took my cane and I flicked it off, and it flew into my eye, and it hit the colored part, the iris of my eye. I shut my eye very quickly, and I put my head down, and it fell out. But when I ran into the bathroom and looked, I had a little burn mark there. And it was like 8 o'clock at night. It was horrible. And I went into my husband and I said, honey, do you think we need to go to emergency? And he said, well, I guess we do. So I went into emergency, and they had people in emergency who were like, you know, children lying in their parents' arms, sick and dying, and guys with broken legs and stuff. And as soon as they saw I had this little burn mark on my eye, I went in ahead of everybody. You know, I wasn't in pain. I could see perfectly well, and I felt terrible about it. And they gave me a tetanus shot. They bandaged my eye and gave me an appointment to be seen. And when I got back in the morning to the clinic, they looked in my eye and they said, they don't see anything. So that was it.
What do you wish to accomplish in the glass industry?
Just, you know, what I really wish to accomplish is to sort of keep passing along the legacy of John Burton's offhand working techniques. I really appreciate the color work that it enables you to do, and the detail you can get into this kind of thing. And John's techniques are not that well known anymore, and there's hardly anybody like me who's doing it full time. So I would just like people to be able to carry it on and not have it go extinct.
How does a glass fan get a hold of your work?
They get on my mailing list and come to California.
How do they get on that mailing list?
I guess they could email my website, email me from my website.
What's your email?
It's sffg flameworkglass.com.
Do you have a Facebook?
No.
Etsy?
No.
It's okay. You've got 3 minutes to tell the world whatever you want. Go for it.
I don't really have a lot more to say. I don't know.
That was awesome. This was Hello Glass with another Real Glass Artist interview. Thank you so much for your time.